As I said, if God didn't actively sustain all of this right now, poof, it would be gone. Deism is incorrect. And the Bible specifically bears this out in several verses. It does it in Colossians, it does it in Hebrews, it does it in John, it does it elsewhere. Here's the one from Colossians. For by him, Jesus Christ, were all things created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him. That is the God of creation. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. That is the God above creation. And then we can go to the book of Hebrews and we can read this. God, who at various times and in various ways spoke in time past to the fathers by the prophets, has in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir of all things, through whom also he made the worlds, the God of creation, who, being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, that is the God above creation. Both of these verses support what we can know without even having a Bible in our hand, never hearing a verse from the Bible. And Jesus made exactly the same claim when he spoke to the people in the book of John. My Father has been working until now, and I have been working. The God above creation is before and the sustainer of creation. That vast blank tapestry was filled with the thoughts of his infinitely intelligent mind. Through his word, he created all things, and by his word, he sustains all things. You got a little spider in its web, and you've got the great sea creatures out there. All of them came from the same unlimited source of power. You've got red giant stars that are so big they make our sun look like a ping pong ball, and we have protons swirling around atoms. To him, they are the same. To us, they're immensely large or they're infinitely small, but to him, they are just the same. They're equally known and they are equally understandable. It is no more effort for God to create a dandelion than it is for him to create a galaxy full of billions and billions and billions of stars. That is the God above creation. And then we come to point number 3, which is the God in creation. The God of creation is eternal and unchanging. The God above creation is unlimited in intelligence, in power, and in place. And the God in creation is present. He is active and he is caring. He is committed to his creation and directs it for his purposes. These purposes have one ultimate goal, and that is to bring him the glory that he deserves. When he spoke through the prophet Isaiah, he proclaimed this to his very creatures. He said, I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory I will not give to another. He is the God in creation, but he is not the God as creation. How is God in and yet above his creation? He is like a painter that is making a painting. He's separate and distinct from it, and yet he is active in the process. But he doesn't change in relation to his creation.